Hi, welcome. This is day 12 of the board and train process with Pearl. Now here in this video, I'm going to show how it is that meaningful influence is starting to take hold through the process. Now, typically on day 12, you start to see a dog respond to commands, okay? Where I start to use verbal commands. You're going to see that here on the video. Now here I have Pearl just on a flat collar this time. I'm going to be doing the circle method, okay? And I'm going to be, again, using commands to get her to respond, again. So again, move forward. Move forward. I start to halt here, stop. Okay, start to default into the sit, down. Using command, so a down, just saying the word now, down. She's responding to the down position. And notice here how her body's starting to line up. Okay, starting to go into a prone position, not onto her side, straight down into a straight prone position, which is, again, information showing that she's starting to release control. Okay, sit. I'm going to sit, just a little bit of pressure onto her, moving forward. Tap and release just a little bit. Now the good thing is when you start to see the dog start to, as I slow down, start to automatically sit, that's a good thing. Okay, down. Into a down, she's a little bit on her side here. Sit. Again, tapping on this a little bit with the leash. Again, what I'm doing here, any sort of, pull back of her mind, I'm just giving her a little bit of influence here to nudge her forward. Down. Again, good, really good prone position. She's down here. I'm not going to allow her to sniff the floor. So again, still stay in communication with her. But notice how the difference is. So if you watch the video from day 1, okay, just how much challenge she was putting out on the method, and look at, now we're into day 12, how this is lining up, now responding to verbal commands. Now, the context of commands is such that, again, how, meaningful influence, how it attaches to verbal commands, comes through the language of the method, okay? It comes through the method speaking the right language, okay, through the process, and now the influence of the commands is starting to line up properly. So she's not going down because she thinks she's going to get a treat, or she's in control at a certain level, okay? This is about me being faded in the right way through the process, okay? This is all about how things, the sequence, okay? So it's like emphasizing the language of the method first, getting the method, the process correct through a relational changing process, okay? How the influence itself ties in properly, and then start to advocate, me being in control, okay, and her starting to release control, and then the stress is coming off of her at the same time, because this is all about what's reasonable, okay, so her coming into agreement with this. So even here going up into a sit, so I do a sit, a little bit of pressure through the leash, a little bit of influence, her responding to it, moving forward again. Same thing here. So again, if I have a little moment here, if she starts to kick back a little bit, just tap as a reminder. Down. Again, responding to verbal. Sit. A little bit of pressure here. Move forward again. So again, just to give you a glimpse into how this is coming along, again, we're at day 12, but what you see here, you see how everything's coming together. Okay, you see how she's starting to respond to verbal commands, okay, based on me fading into the picture through the process. Just on a flat collar now, okay, because again, I don't need that same type of leverage for certain interactions. And she's responding really well, starting to default into a sit. So I slow down, she automatically goes into a sit position. So again, based on just the amount of time, looking at a total of 14 days, especially if you consider just the amount of control she was holding initially. So the idea here through the process is, again, based on approaching the process as a relationship problem, and the method itself, how that intersects, okay, the relationship, gets her to release that level of control, okay? So you look at the context of aggression, it's based on a dog gaining a lot of control in the relationship with her owners, okay? So again, her going back into the home environment, you still have to advocate, okay, the process properly. You still want to keep it at a level of an intervention, but the, you know, amount of, you know, of effort and, you know, time put in during the board train process, to me, it's very, very helpful, okay? Especially a dog that's really hit that level, it really gets that kind of meanness out of them, okay? That type of really bad kind of intent, where a dog can definitely end up, you know, hurting somebody, okay? So definitely very, very helpful, this process, when you're advocating, you know, properly. And now you can see how this is tying in, where she's starting to really release that level of control, and now this is where verbal commands come online, okay? At first, the emphasis is on the language of the method, her understanding the intent, coming into agreement with it, okay? That's what the whole thing is. You look at the motivator, the motivation is her to come into agreement to the process, to following, you know, the path of nature, okay? With the connection dogs share with us at that level as pack animals, and now you can see that everything's starting to line up really, really well. So anyway, it's a glimpse into where we're at, day 12, right on through the whole, you know, right up to the time of her going back. Again, continuing just to interact over and over and over again. Very specific interactions that are designed to continue to get her to continue to release control, okay, through other people, other animals. You see her with Polly. I had another dog here on Thursday night, a German Shepherd. Great opportunity, you know, to work her. She's doing really